News Channel 11 starts right now with breaking news.
And that breaking news out of Sullivan County tonight, where an officer-involved shooting has left one man dead. Thank you for trusting News Channel 11. I'm Curtis McLeod. We want to show you where all of this is unfolding right now. Police say the shooting took place at the Speedway Inn on Bluff City Highway. Now that's near the intersection at Volunteer Parkway. That scene's still active tonight. TBI expected to take over the investigation. Authorities telling us that officers with the Bristol, Tennessee Police Department were serving arrest warrants when a suspect took out a firearm. Justin Soto has been following these developments from the very beginning this evening. He is live on the scene right now. Now, Justin, I understand you spoke with Sullivan County DA Barry Staubus this evening. What are you learning from him?
Yeah, Curtis, Barry Staubus with the Sullivan County District Attorney's Office did just tell us that one person is dead here right behind me at the Speedway Inn right off of Bluff City Highway. At around 6:44 this evening, two officers went to the Speedway Inn in an attempt to follow through with an arrest warrant on a man who was staying here. Officers made their way inside that room where the man was staying. When told he was under arrest, he pulled out a firearm. Police then defended themselves, and the suspect later died from his injuries. As I mentioned, I did speak with Sullivan County District Attorney Barry Staubus, who is working the incident, and here's what he had to say.
There was a shooting by the Bristol, Tennessee Police Department, which resulted in fatality, and the TBI have been called in to do an independent investigation. And that's where we're at right now. The investigation, we're in the preliminary stages, and I really can't divulge any other information at this time.
And the TBI did just arrive here about 20 minutes ago. They're working their way inside that hotel to take a look at that room where this incident took place. And as more of this unfolds, we'll continue to bring you more information as it comes in. For now, live on Bluff City Highway, I'm Justin Soto, News Channel 11 in your corner.
Justin Soto reporting for us tonight. Thank you so much, Justin. Of course, we want to thank you for trusting us to bring you this news. And I want to show you some pictures viewers sent into our newsroom from the scene earlier today. Now, these were taken just as that shooting had happened when police first arrived on the scene. And we want to encourage people, when you see breaking news happening, of course, send it to our newsroom. That's news at WJHL.com. Of course, we'll pass along any information that we get from authorities to you. And of course, we'll have continuing coverage on tonight's shooting on our website at WJHL.com. Continuing our crime watch across the Volunteer State this evening, a Memphis, Tennessee woman is facing charges after police say she fatally stabbed 4 of her children. We have the latest details from the story and a word from the father of those children tonight.
I just need him right now. I know he needs me.
A father trying to find his son after the boy's mother is arrested and charged with killing his 4 siblings.
So he should be with me, whatever. I don't know what he's seen.
Detrell Clayton says his 7-year-old son is the survivor of the gruesome scene here, where deputies say his mother, Shanynthia Gardner, killed his brother and 3 sisters, a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old. Deputies have now charged her with 4 counts of first-degree murder with aggravated child neglect, first-degree murder with aggravated child abuse, aggravated child neglect, and aggravated child abuse.
It's a blended family, that the young man has another father. Sheriff
Bill Oldham says the 4 children stabbed to death were fathered by Gardner's husband, and it's unclear if that detail spared the 7-year-old.
And with the 7-year-old, is it that he escaped or that she let him go?
Well, that will be part of the information we develop as we move along.
But right now, Clayton just wants his son, who deputies say is under their protection.
He's not safe in my eyes because he's not with me. I don't even have words. I just need to hold him. I need my son.
A 3-year-old Clarksville, Tennessee boy is dead after he found a gun and accidentally shot himself. Authorities tell us the young boy accidentally shot himself in the face with a .40 caliber handgun. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition but passed away a short time later. An investigation continues at this time tonight. Elie Wiesel, Holocaust survivor, Nobel Peace Prize winner, and author of the book Night, is dead at age 87. Wiesel was a spokesman for Israel's Holocaust Memorial and was well known for tracking down war criminals from Nazi Germany years after World War II. No word yet on Wiesel's cause of death. Of course, we'll give you updates as soon as we get them into our newsroom. Keeping our eye on politics tonight, Hillary Clinton and the FBI conducted a 3.5-hour-long voluntary interview earlier this morning. No word yet on whether Clinton will be charged for using a private email server during her time as Secretary of State. Mary Bruce has more now from Washington.
Amid all the comings and goings of SUVs and Secret Service agents, Hillary Clinton reportedly slipped out of her Washington residence this morning, unrecognized, driving to FBI headquarters. Her campaign saying in a statement that Clinton gave a voluntary interview this morning about her email arrangements while she was secretary. The presumptive Democratic presidential nominee spent 3.5 hours explaining to FBI agents her use of a private email server during her time at the State Department. In the next few weeks, the FBI is expected to decide whether to file charges against Clinton. Attorney General Loretta Lynch has indicated she will accept whatever the FBI decides after her private meeting with Bill Clinton on the tarmac of a Phoenix airport set off a political firestorm.
Certainly my meeting with him raises questions and concerns, but it really was a social meeting.
Both Bill Clinton and the Attorney General insist they never discussed the case, chatting about their grandchildren instead. But Donald Trump is mocking that description.
I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. And look at the beautiful, I love these kids. After that, what are you going to say, right?
And not buying it.
Oh, just a coincidence, you know. He just happened to be at the airport at this time.
Mary Bruce, ABC News, Washington.
It's been more than a week now since deadly flooding struck the majority of West Virginia. A group right here in the Tri-Cities region is now preparing to make their third trip to the region in order to drop off donations for flood victims. Courtney Kendrick from Kingsport sent us these photos of their most recent trip to Greenbrier County, West Virginia. Her group dropped off cases of water, cleaning supplies, and clothes to those in need. Kendrick said they will continue to collect donations. Those can be dropped off at the Bent and Dent Salvage Shop in Blountville. An ETSU graduate was killed in a car crash early Wednesday morning on Interstate 40 in Cumberland County. That's right outside of Nashville. 21-year-old Lauren Battelle graduated in December 2015 with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. News Channel 11 spoke with a friend of hers today who told us that that night Lauren and her friends were heading back from a concert that she was invited to, but she couldn't make it. She's remembering her life tonight.
I easily could have been with her. In a way, I wish that I was. Maybe the situation would have played out differently. I don't want this to affect me to where I don't fulfill the things that she always, told me that I could do. I feel like if I live my life and I'm happy, and if I tell people about her and the way that she was, even if they didn't know her, maybe they can be affected by her the way that I was.
Now, according to Tennessee Highway Patrol, Lauren was a passenger in that car. The driver was identified as 18-year-old Jacob Davidson of Zionville, North Carolina. He apparently fell asleep at the wheel, which caused the car to veer off the road and hit a guardrail. He was also killed. The third passenger in that car was injured. People around the Tri-Cities are planning their 4th of July celebrations, but some rough weather may be heading our way. Callie standing by in the Storm Center. Callie, I know everyone's wanting to know, what can they expect for the 4th of July?
Well, Curtis, we're already seeing some scattered showers currently on a radar. Still tracking that system. I'll let you know more about what you can expect in terms of wet weather right after the break. Stay with us.